Hi, my name is Matt from Speak Straight Mortgage, and in this video we're going to be talking about mortgage rates, how to compare lenders, and what questions you should be asking a lender, and what things you should be looking out for. The biggest mistake most people make is they focus on the rate itself and not what the rate is costing. Every lender has the ability to give the same rate. In other words, lender A can offer 5.99. Lender B may be advertising 5.99, but lender A can still offer it. It's what they're charging to get it. And that's what you need to be able to accurately compare, is what is the cost of the rate. And to see a lower rate may or may not be better, but you need to be able to accurately determine what the cost is. And that's what I'm going to go inside and do a screen share and show you how you make that comparison and the questions you should be asking.
So now that we're inside from the stove, I'm going to do my best to try to simplify how you determine what the cost of a rate is from one lender to the next. So to start out, we're going to type in Google CFPB Loan Estimate Explainer. CFPB is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It's an objective source of information that was designed to educate consumers about the home buying process and other processes. Anyway, so once you click this Loan Estimate Explainer, this comes up with the first page of a loan estimate. If you haven't bought a house before and you haven't seen a loan estimate, this is something that will come up as the loan process goes along, because everybody has to use this format. Once a house goes under contract, you will see a loan estimate in this form. Some lenders use worksheets to start out with, but they should have the same information that a loan estimate has. So getting familiar with this Loan Estimate Explainer is a good idea to do, because the intent was to make this consumer friendly. It is not consumer friendly. Not even close. Anyway, so I'll try to break this down to you, how you use this to determine the cost of a rate. The first thing I want you to notice is on the first page, there's a thing here that says rate lock. Yes or no. If the rate isn't locked, I'm not implying that a loan officer would intentionally lie, but I've seen many cases, kind of like a bait and switch deal, where someone sends a loan estimate with a certain rate, and then when it comes to lock, they haven't factored in things like maybe credit score adjustments. It's not always intentional, but just be aware that until the rate's locked, it's not official. Okay, and interest rate is on the second thing down here. So again, first page is the rate locked, interest rate is here. Another thing to be aware of is the cost of mortgage insurance can vary from one lender to the next, and that you should consider that in the rate, because it influences the end rate. So don't just consider this, consider all costs. Part of the costs are the cost of mortgage insurance. But the main part that I wanted to go over is on page 2 of the loan estimate, section A. This is the big one. Section A displays discount points, any origination fees, any fees the lender is going to charge. So, as an example, somebody can easily make this sound like, as an example, that somebody could say, there's no points on this rate. But if you're charging, like it shows here, an underwriting fee and an application fee, you're still paying even though there's no points. So, section A, it is critical to see what fees are in there and what points are being charged. Also, there's a section down here, lender credits, that can offset section A fees. So be aware, there are occasions where the lender credits can significantly offset the lender fees. Then section B, some brokers charge, section B are third-party fees, meaning that a lender or broker can only charge what is being charged to them. They can't take the appraisal fee and add money to it like they're making an extra amount off the appraisal. It's just the actual cost. So Section B, outside of a potential processing fee that some people charge, should be pretty standard. Everything else on a loan estimate is determined by that in the transaction will be the same from one lender to the next. So these fees, while they are important, it's not important in comparing lenders. Even if one lender underestimates the cost of homeowners insurance, which is why I'm saying just concentrate on Section A, and if there is a processing fee in Section B, and also if there are lender credits, concentrate on those three things, because if you look at the other parts of the loan estimate, when the transaction finally is done, they're the same from one lender to the next. Somebody can estimate homeowners insurance at higher, like let's say if I put on a homeowners on my loan estimate that homeowners insurance is going to cost $3,000 a year. Some other lender can put on his estimate that it's going to cost $2,000 a year. But in the end, it's your actual homeowners insurance cost that goes there. So it is not important in the comparison to count that, because it's just another way somebody can skew the numbers in their favor by underquoting things like that. So again, to summarize, page 1 is the rate locked. What is the interest rate? What is the mortgage insurance? And what are Section A fees? Section A fees being by far the most important. So I hope this makes sense. If you want help looking at a loan estimate, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you. Transparency is our goal at Speak Straight Mortgage. Well, have a great day.